Be honest, if the calendar flipped to January 1, 2026 today, would you be proud to meet the person standing in front of mirror? Or would you avoid eye contact and promise this year will be different again? So here is the reality. You are, I think, just 3 months away while I'm recording this, away from becoming unrecognizable in your body, your bank account, your boundaries, and your belief system. Not inspirational quote, different. I mean, your ex-friends whispering, HR asking how you did it, mom sending proud text, different? I used to wait for the perfect plan, the perfect timing, the perfect support. But spoiler, it never arrives. What changes everything is identity rebranding, and I am going to hand you the exact 7-step system I use with high performers to become a new person on a deadline. No fluff, no hacks, real permanent change. If you are ready to stop negotiating with your potential, stay with me till the end, because step 7 flips a switch in your brain that makes discipline easier than procrastination. So let me tell you about myself. I am Sneha Karvat, an identity, confidence and a clarity coach who hosts also a podcast channel called Next Page. I help leaders and creators recode self-talk, rebuild identity and 10x their confidence using neuroscience-backed tools. And my specialty is turning the voice in your head from your harshest critic into your highest performing coach, so your actions finally match your ambition. If you want results you can measure before 2026, and this is your video. 2 years ago, I stood outside a meeting room, heart racing, rehearsing my pitch because it was my quarterly meet. And when my turn came, I did say, I would not say I didn't say, I said. Someone else took the mic, pitched my idea, my numbers, and took the opportunity of growth. I went home furious at them and the world at myself. And that night, I told myself this will not happen. In fact, I went ahead and recorded my own voice. A 60-second voice note on my phone to myself. Until date, I listen to this every time I have to grow to the next level or do a presentation or do a pitch. And that said, Sneha, we don't wait anymore. We will keep moving. That sentence became my self-talk trigger. Not positive fluff, programmable identity. And each time fear arrived, I repeated it and acted within 5 seconds. The next quarter, my life bent to that sentence. New clients, new rooms, new confidence. And why? Because self-talk isn't a pep talk, it's programming. Your brain obeys the sentences you repeat with energy. Confidence doesn't come first. Action comes first, and your brain collects evidence, and evidence builds belief. Repetition rewires your reality. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your identity, and so we upgrade your identity. Today, I'm giving you the 7-step unrecognizable by 2026 system. Print it, leave it, become it. Number 1 is the brutal audit. This is a 15 minutes no mercy action. 3 columns in your notebook. So what works, what sucks, which is cut or you fix it. And third one is what changes by December 31. Be very specific, measurable and calendarable. Because if you won't write it, you won't rewrite it. Vague goals protect old identities and specific ones destroys them. Self-talk is a script and I tell the truth to transform it. Second step, purge to search, which is 48 hours. Confidence hates clutter. Clean your phone, pantry, closet, calendar, unfollow the accounts that trigger comparison. Archive old you content if needed and keep receipts for the documentary later. Because here is the rule, if it doesn't serve the future me, it is going to be out today, right away. Self-talk, I remove what resists who I am becoming. 3. Uniform of power. Change something physical to signal the upgrade. Maybe your hair, your color palette, your nails, your shoes, your glasses, even if that means your Zoom background. It's not a vanity, it's a visibility to your nervous system. Your brain believes what it can see repetitively. Also, yes, black is undefeated. I don't make the rules. Self-talk, I look like my next level now. 4th, calendar is equal to contract. Days 4 to 120, let's assume. Dreams live in diaries, transformation live in calendars, and book non-negotiables, workout, deep work, skill sprints, content session, reflection. Pay for friction, trainer, coach, course, so quitting costs you. Believe in that and go ahead and do it. Self-talk, again, if it is in the calendar, it is in my character. Here is the 5th part to it. Upgrade your room weekly. Yes, proximity is destiny. If your circle mocks your growth, it is not your circle, it's a cage. Replace passive critics with active expanders like mentors, communities, creators you admire. Comment DM to collaborate. Be visible to your future network now. Don't forget all of these. Again, a self-talk. I sit with people who stretch my standards. Yes. So here is the 6th session. Create before you are confident. Daily. Confidence is a byproduct. Publish imperfectly. 60-second video, draft offer, micro launch, 10 outreach messages. Your goal is your reputations, not a romance. The algorithm of life rewards consistency, not geniuses. Again, a self-talk. Done beats perfect. Posted beats pondered. Yes, we always look for perfect time, but there is none. Here's the 7th step. The evidence engine. Before bed, write 3 proofs you acted like future you. Tiny wins count, said no, chose protein over pastry, open the laptop instead of Netflix. Your brain needs receipts to believe the new identity you are getting into. Once again, a self-talk. I collect proof, therefore I believe. So jokes and real talk, they are more peppered and thoughtful. If your goal is gym at 6 a.m., but your alarm label says maybe you're not rebranding, your role playing. Yes, I'll start Monday is the national anthem of procrastination. Change it to I start in 5 minutes or I do it right away. If someone says you have changed, smile and say thank you, that was the assignment. So here is the playbook before you hit 2026. Day 1, audit, purge, uniform, schedule. Yes, one piece of content, one scary ask. The next days, daily self-talk triggers plus micro actions plus evidence log. One high standard room per week, online or in person. The next day, raise standards, more protein, heavier weights, deeper work, more blocking time for yourself, more no's. Ship a version, one offer or a portfolio or a pilot. The next days, optimize, double down on what works, cut what doesn't and ask for the raise. Launch the cohort or pitch the podcast guest. The next day again, public proof, case studies before or after lessons learned become undeniable by showing receipts, not talking potential. Again the next day, emotional spike. How do you do it? Imagine walking into New Year's Eve with clean boundaries, consistent habits, elevated rooms and evidence stacked. You didn't wait for a miracle, you became one, and the people who doubted you won't recognize you in 2026. Isn't it good? Because you didn't do it for them, you did it for the version of you who was tired of apologizing for wanting more. And when it gets hard, it will be remembered because discipline is a love language you speak to your future self and self-talk is the tone you use. So now, if you are done negotiating with your potential, comment unrecognizable and I'll DM you my clarity workbook for the next upgrade. Subscribe because next video I'll break down the neuroscience of self-talk, how to script phrases that literally change your behavior in under 20 seconds. Because identity is not found, it is formed, and see you at your next level before 2026.